And we're back. Okay, so I have on the last one got us to 100,000. My tune just clicked away for a while there, got us there. Now we need to start thinking about stuff that we're gonna look at doing. Now, 100,000 is good, but as you're developing stuff, it will start taking out of the ability for you to actually get other things. You also have to decide what you want to get into. So on this, a lot of people recommend, from what I've been seeing, go the 2D editor or the auto. The reason why is later on, when you actually do things, you'll have to use different stuff to get in there. And some of them are dependent upon the 2D and the audio tool. Also, if I try to make a game, if you look, I need to make a game engine. If I add music, audio tool, 2D editor. So as you can see, if I want to make a game, it's that. In the software, if I want to go all the way down the line, say select all, 2D editor. If I want to do my own little thing, 2D editor. So it looks like a 2D editor is going to be the thing that we want to pick up the most. So we can try to do the 2D editor right off the bat. It just needs code and no artist necessary, just code. Now my guy, if I pull up this, basically click here. So I'm clicking the manage teams, which is the 3-person thing there. Find the core, hit employees. Or since it's just my own guy right now, you can actually see how he is. On the 2D, he is not 100% on the design, but on the code he's pretty decent at. So what I'm going to want is a designer that has really good 2D code capability. Eventually, also on the audio, and so on. But I can also do a thing what's called training them. I can also send my guy in for training, and I can make him better. So I have my choices on what I want to do, but what I'm probably going to do is see about bringing in a guy that has pretty good 2D, or girl, has a pretty good 2D design capability, and hopefully that can mitigate for my person's lack of. So let's go to hire employees. We're going to go designer, and we want them to be skilled in 2D. Now we don't have much money, so we're not going to go to the highest salary, but we'll pay a good amount. And let's begin looking. Okay. So compatibility is the most important thing. You don't want someone that's very bad to you, because it's just going to cause a whole lot of problems. You want someone that's going to be very good. Just remember this though, that when you move them to somewhere else, then they may be good for this group, but they may not be good for another group. So when you hire them inside a core group, which is this one, so the team, you have to be careful, because as soon as you move them to another team, they could end up having conflicts. Which I really wish there would be a thing that would say, hey, this, like if I want to move a member, this person would be good at this team, this team, this team, this team, bad at this team, something like that. So when you try to transfer people to different teams, you kind of get an idea which one's good, and then you could hopefully transfer a whole bunch of people to a team that would just be amazing. And we have Jamie, who's going to be our new hire, age 23. Pretty good. Starts out young. Designer. So their skills designing can increase pretty much. Their 2D design is awesome, if you look. Their code is not so great, so this one's strictly going to be designer. I'm going to take myself off design, because if you look, their design's pretty good throughout. And their 2D art's not so great. So we're going to go ahead and hire. And basically what this says is you have limited funds. Are you sure you want to hire this person? I'm like, yep. So we're going to hire that person. And here's what's going to happen. I'm going to immediately go to manage teams, manage roles, and on Jamie, I'm going to take off all that. On my person, I'm going to take off artists and that. I'm going to have myself, I'm also going to take myself off of design. Now, something I'm worried about. Give me a second. I want to take a look at this. Employees. Jamie. So, oh, I need to train that person's base skill up. So, while the 2D is great, their base skill is not that great. I should have been paying attention to that. See how my base skill here? That's why when I did this, manage roles, even though this person's design skills is outstanding, their base is not. So we're paying Jamie, but we're gonna train Jamie real quickly. We're gonna send Jamie on a training. And how about that? Like you get hired for a place, and the first thing they do is send you out for training. So training, designer, and we want base skills. Oh, you can't do base skills. Okay, we're just gonna have to chance it. See what happens. Their base skill is not all that great, so we're gonna see what happens with that and hope that Jamie can pull through for us. But now that we have Jamie here, one, still gonna have my guy do that. At least for today. I mean, it's only 12, almost 1. And have my person do that, but which means I need to change something real quickly. Change roles. Oops. Okay. Back to designer. And you can see that it worked. Oh, no, it didn't. Designer. Okay, it might help if I do that. So my person will still design today, and then I will pull the design off when they come in, and then we'll start working on the other stuff. But we got a designer, but we got no desk. Now I'm going to give them a comfy desk, because, well, why wouldn't you? Function, we want, whoops. We want a designer. I still want to know, is it the drawing pad or is the M-box that's best for a designer? It looks like almost about equal. Actually, it looks like the M-box is just a tad bit more. Yeah. So inbox is just a tad bit more. Okay. So our person will come in tomorrow. Let's go ahead and work and see what we can get done today. Now with the person coming in, also we have to start thinking about things of their happiness. So eventually we're going to want to add food and a water cooler. We already have plumbing, so that's good. But eventually we're going to have to add food and water. The one thing I like about my guy, watch this. They carpool together. Okay, develop. Now, pause for a second. So here's also something you have to watch for. I put Jamie strictly on developing. My person's actually writing code, but as you can see, there's nothing going above Jamie, which means she's just sitting there. So now what I could do is this. Manage employees, go back to the core group, manage employees again, take my guy, change roles, alpha designer, okay. And now when my guy works the 1, Jamie works the other. So now let's go back, and as you see the ABCs, that is that's the thing that's sent through doing the design. The 101s is the code. Now here's where we've reached the bottleneck problem. Again, pause. The Z, she's not doing anything. So right now, because we're just working on contracts, I'm actually gonna do something real quickly. I'm gonna go ahead, go back, and put that on, and I'm gonna go ahead and go to Jamie, and put this on. So this way it puts it to where they're both gonna work. I'm very happy with my salary. Well, thank you, Jamie. Hope you're happy, because I'm paying you quite a big penny. Okay, almost done with the 35. Boom, there's that. And promote. Let's do those bug fixings. Oh. And I don't know if you saw that red. That meant that they were getting tired right at the end. That's something you needed to pay attention to, and what I forgot to do was move this back to an 8-hour work week. So I had it at a 9-hour, and that stresses them out. If your person gets too stressed, they don't like it, they get upset, their hunger goes down, their bladder can't be filled, their social goes down, they'll start getting sick, and then they'll call out. So that can start affecting your stuff. They also get a vacation. So as you can see, if I go here, employees, no sick days, but my vacation for Jamie, the next one is in August of 1981. So that tells me that I have to plan ahead for her to go on vacation. So do have to watch out for that. So let's go ahead and get to the 20. There, 20. Release. Now 2 people working on 1 program. Release. And there we go. So, as you can see, nothing that I can do until I bring in an artist. So, that kind of leaves us at a predicament. We can go ahead and try to do our audio tool, hire an artist, let that artist work their way, and just hope that the audio tool comes out and does good. Or we can send everybody home, or send the training for 2 days, or well actually for 1 day, send the training and hope that they just get a little bit better. I'm going to chance it. We're going to develop. So we're going to do the audio tool. Or no, not the audio tool. We're going to do the 2D editor. And so the company's name is Banana Inc. We're going to do Peel 2D. So Banana Peel. 2D, so a little bit of a play on that. I don't like the change, so we'll just cut it down to 27 even. But before we do that, I want to take a look at something. Down here, in the market area, there's a little calendar down the bottom right hand corner. Click this, and what this does is it shows you the upcoming things that are coming out. And again, just make sure that's that. So let's go ahead and take a look. Our next 2D editor comes out in December of 1980. No way we can beat that. So I don't want to put out a press release or anything until after December. Nothing that talks about it. When does the next 2D editor come out? There is none. So for that whole entire time, there's no 2D editor. So we'll try to beat December, but I doubt we're going to do it. If we can beat December, then great. If not, then we will wait until after December to announce ours. Okay? So also, something I just thought about. Well, I don't have the ability to do it in here because it's going to be noisy. Yeah, let's not worry about this time. Just a 2D editor, just starting out. Select all. Oh, it does need art. So I do need to get an artist. Okay. And well, worth 90. Okay. So 2D original IP. Now, the one thing we want to see is what operating system it's going to be running off of. Well, right now there's only one operating system out there. It has 1.5 million users, so the max that I can sell to is the 1.5 right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Sloth 4, Team Core, and if I had a server that they could all share, I could use that. Keep this product to yourself so your competitors can't take advantage of it. We're not going to worry about that. Original IP, yep. So we're not going to worry about the in-house yet. And we're going to develop. Okay, so right now, the designer is going to be the person taking over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let them go through, and you can see that the quality will go up or stay the same, and it kind of gives you the idea of how good the product actually is going to be. So let's go ahead and do that. And also it gets better as it gets more because of the fact that you have more design going on. Okay, so we're not going to be making money right now. We're going to start losing money. But this is all hopefully to get our stuff going. Now, it is about to be 10 o'clock. We're about to finish and start developing. So, we're going to need an artist. So let's go ahead and work on the artist. Artist is not going to want to be a person that really pays or is with everybody. They are going to want their own little area. They like it quiet. But let's go ahead and do this. Love how the artist still needs a computer and function and a drawing pad. Okay. So this is going to be our artist spot. Let's go ahead and HR. We want an artist who does 2D, who can fit with our group, and we're going to start you at 2,600. And let's begin looking. And right off the bat, there's some people that are really, really amazing. This one, I like this. better at the 2D. Their overall base skill is a little bit less, but they're better at 2D than this person. This person's really not that great. But these are all people that are going to be amazing with the current group. So, since it's our first one, right out of the bat, I'm going to pick Betty here. She's amazing. She has a better 2D quality. Her base skill is not that great, but hey, you know what? Gotta start somewhere. Gonna pick her. She's hired. Okay, so she'll come in tomorrow and she'll start working. Meanwhile, my guys are gonna start working also. Now, something that I should have done, and I just thought about it. Employees manage the roles. So change roles. I don't want her programming because her program on it is non-existent. So we're actually going to send her out for education on programming, just because of the fact we'll need her in the future on 2D. Send her out for education. Boom. On 2D. She goes out tomorrow. My guy, change roles. Off designer. There we go. Okay, and as you can see, our 2D and code are dead even now. Okay. Here we go. And I'm gonna send her home. Thank you for hanging out. Have fun. Now, another thing we need to work on. As you can see, it says market here. We need someone that's gonna promote this. We need someone that's gonna say, hey, we need you guys to look into our product. And we need you guys to really think about buying our product. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and phone. And we're also going to do something else. We are going to wall this person off. Why? Because they're noisy. Let's try to get rid of some of the noise. Okay. And we will need a marketer. And we'll bring them at 2,600 also. Even looking. This person's great. The marketing skills are okay. What about the very bad? Very bad doesn't have... Looks like Roberto is going to be the person that we want to pick, because their marketing is better than Genevieve. But they're also asking for more money. Yeah, let's hire you. Okay. While we're doing the market, we're gonna want to just release pictures of our design and that. And while my guy's plugging away. And we won't see our other... We won't see Jamie come back for a while. And we'll just go ahead and accept. She's gone up $62. Let's see if I can see it real quickly. I don't know if you saw, but they all came in the same car together. Okay, so now the artist is actually going to be plucking away, and the marketer is going to be plucking away. Another thing you can see to kind of help you out, if you happen to look at the data, you can see your environment and satisfaction. Pretty good. Effectiveness, pretty good. Really need to clean the floors, it looks like. Lighting, it's okay, it's not having any problems. Temperature is good. Environment, okay. Electricity, water, maintenance. Maintenance needs to be looked into. Insulation, room group. Room is not grouped. And rent. Then there's another one that shows you the noise. So, artists have a really big issue with noise. They don't like it. If you look, over here it's 40, and right to the other side, because of that blocker, it's blocked it out. So, we've gone down. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn that off. Let's go ahead and turn that off. And, well, we're gonna have to call in a cleaning crew. So, call cleaners, have them come in. They'll come in while my people are working. Clean up the place. Now, when I pull this up, it says here that estimated line of code 7. Estimated artist units 3. So once it says 7 and 3, then we'll have all of our stuff. And we can pause it here and there, but I recommend not doing that unless you absolutely had to. And see, like here's where I was saying the employees, they end up having issues. So as you can see, he was hungry. So let's go ahead and do something else real quickly. When it's the end of the day, that's another thing we're going to do, because I'm going to call in IT, because IT really needs to look at my computer and there, because as you see, Jamie's computer's at 91, my computer's at 60. So, need to have them come and look at our computers and do that. So we'll call IT also. But now we were working on this. So in here I can put a whole bunch of different things. I am going to put clock, which I'm surprised I don't already have. I'm going to put a water cooler. Then have a drink and talk to each other. And we're going to put in a vending machine. Now the vending machine will be a little noisy, but you know what? We'll be okay for right now. It's not too bad. Okay, let's go ahead and get back out of that. And let's go ahead and get back in. So my guys are gonna start plucking away. Press release is still being written. And after this day stops, we'll stop it and start the next day. So just chucking along, and gotta get to our codes. Okay, hurry up and leave. And that will end this session, so that will end this part. We'll go ahead and pick up on the next one, and hopefully by then we'll have the Pill 2D mostly done, if not all the way done. We may have to start putting in some more, because as you can see we went from 100,000 down to 75, so we're lost 25k while doing this. Let's hope that we can get this done in time. If we have to, we'll pause it, do a couple of contracts, 1 or 2 days worth, bring that back up, and then come back. So until then, have fun.